Patricia Miller.
Almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. A long way from home. True believer, sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home. A long way from home. True believer, true believer, a long way from
A couple of weeks ago, my sister was telling me that, when grandmother, transitions into glory, I want to be there with her. I don't want her, to go alone. And I'm like, I don't know how that's going to work out. But we serve a good God. We serve a mighty God. And my grandmother went to glory at 1:40, and usually Rochelle leaves work at 2 o'clock. And Rochelle was holding grandma's hand. And so Rochelle took a picture of grandma's hand. And so I have this little photo here for you, Roro. It says Gladys and Roro, grandma's hand, 9/21/2018. Thank you for taking excellent care of my grandmother. You never made her feel like she was an inconvenience to you. And our grandmother never made us feel like we were an inconvenience to her. They lived in Compton. The church was 30 minutes away. We lived an additional 30 minutes away. And anytime I called Grandma on Saturday night and said, Grandma, we want to go to church. She said, okay, baby, be ready at 8:30 because I'm even going to go to Sunday school too. And she did that for 3 years and never made us feel like we were an inconvenience to her. And I just thank God for her. Come get your plaque, bro.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura.
Praise God.
There's a lot said after that, and I'm kind of filling the blanks because I got 9 more preacher minutes to talk to you because I used one already. Can somebody say amen? When I looked at that word virtuous in the original Hebrew, it's the word kalel. And the word kalel, it says this. It has many meanings in the Old Testament. It's used 248 times, but not as the word virtuous. But it is used as the word strength. How many of you know she was strong? As mighty, as efficient, talk to me somebody, wealth, even the power of an army. Come on, grandsons in that back seat, when she said, you want me to pull over? Come on, she had that army kind of force that can get you in line. Somebody say amen. Then it deals with ability, efficiency. It deals with force and army. Then I turn to the New Testament when Jesus said, who touched me in the crowd? When a woman came up and grabbed his garment, amen, the Bible says touch. But the original Greek word says she actually grabbed and yanked him. And he said, who touched me? The disciples said, there's a lot of people around you, they're pressing on you, they're throwing. He said, no, but someone touched me because a virtue has gone out of me. Somebody say amen. Amen. That word virtue in the New Testament, it deals with strength, power, ability. Somebody say amen. In fact, it's the same word dunamis in the Greek. The word dunamis is a word in the book of Acts where it says, and you shall receive power. Dunamis. Dunamis is the same word we get the English word dynamite. Talk to me, somebody. It means to be explosive. It means to have power when you arrive on the scene. Can somebody say amen? How many of you know she was a powerful woman of God? Yes. Somebody say amen. She has, and listen, she's outlived most of her contemporaries. Talk to me, somebody. Yes. Not too many people in her age today, but she's outlived them, glory to God. But she got a lot of young folks saying, thank you, mama. Thank you, grandmama. Amen. Thank you, Sister Webster, for being a blessing to our life. Can somebody say amen? Please understand this. Please understand this. Please understand this. We are celebrating royalty today. Yes. Rewind and say it again. Y'all missed it. We are celebrating royalty today. Rewind and say it one more time. We are celebrating royalty today. Can somebody say amen? Who can find a virtuous woman? Her price is far above rubies. Can somebody say amen? Her price is far above. In other words, she's priceless. Can somebody say amen? The Bible goes on to say that her husband, amen, calls her blessed. Her children call her blessed. Her husband is so proud of her because of things that she offers. She's able to do tapestry with her own hands. She's able to buy and trade. Amen. In other words, she's able to buy them Paul Owen shoes. Talk to me, somebody. Not only did Red have money, but she had her own money. Can somebody say amen? So she was able to provide even for herself. Amen. Can somebody say amen again? Amen. But the Bible goes on to say that, listen, and many call her blessed. And her price is far, somebody may say far above rubies. Amen. Please understand, rubies is a precious stone. Amen. And when you talk about the stone of who she is, amen, it takes 3 things to make a stone. It takes time, heat, and pressure. Somebody help me say time, heat, and pressure. Please understand, a diamond isn't a diamond. First it's cold. Until you wipe away all the other dirty stuff around it, then you find that there's a diamond in the rough. But it takes time, heat, and pressure. And mother didn't get to be virtuous overnight. It took some time, it took some heat, and it took some pressure. So if you say, I want to be like her, make sure you say, Lord, take your time. Turn up the heat and apply a little more pressure. Can I get a witness in here? Somebody say amen. An amazing thing is that she's born in 1928. My mom was born in 29. Amen. She's She's 89, she'll be 90 in July, so mother made the threshold, she crossed over, amen. That's a long time to be on the face of the earth. She did something right. It says, even if you obey your parents, come on, you get 3 scores and 10. A score is 20. 20 times 3 is 6. 10 more gives you 70. She did 20 past that. Somebody say amen. She got an extra dub in life. Talk to me, somebody. She got an extra 20 in it. Amen. Glory to God. And I'm glad to be able to celebrate who she is as a woman of God in my last 5 preacher minutes. I'm glad to be able to celebrate who she is in God and what the richness of this family really has. I want you guys to understand this. Please understand. To hear the young man sing who has now taken formal training. Amen. Start off singing in a gospel church, but now he has formal training. Amen. That's able to take the wealth of the wicked. Come on. The Bible says the wealth of the wicked has been laid up and stored up for the righteous. Somebody's got to be an agent of transfer. Talk to me, somebody. So when he can go over there and sing opera and everything else he does in classical and make that money, talk to me, somebody, and bring it back to the family and be a blessing to the family. Somebody talk to me in this place. We got to learn, come on, talk to me, how to do things. Listen, let me go back here. Let me go back. Rewind, go back. It's amazing how she would cook for everybody. And it all tastes good. I heard him say banana pudding back there. Brother, y'all names, he says, no, banana, don't forget the banana pudding. Amen. Glory to God. It's amazing how, if you will, back then, how people came from the South and learned how to make it on the West Coast. My mother's and father's from Texas too. And my mom from a place called Center, Texas, in East Texas, near Nacogdoches, Timpson, 30 miles from the Louisiana border. Talk to me there. Shreveport, by the gambling boat. Y'all know what it is. Talk to me. You get the catfish. Talk to me. Listen, purple oil peas. Talk to me, somebody. Big red soda. Talk to me, somebody. Bluebell ice cream. Somebody's knocking the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Talk to me. But the amazing thing is that they came here, listen to me, and they bought homes. They were able to purchase property. They were able to buy a Cadillac. I call it Cadillac. Talk to me, somebody. Y'all think a Benz is it? Not back in the 70s, in the 60s, it was a Cadillac, baby. Amen? And she was dipping the caddy. Talk to me from Compton down to Slauson. Can I get a witness here? Every Sunday, full of folks. Before there was a seatbelt law. Talk to me, somebody. 4 or 5 people in the back seat of the Cadillac. Sneaking in the drive-in, y'all better talk to me in this place. Put a few in the trunk and some down in the wheel well and some, come on. Can I talk to y'all in here? Amen. But we realize this mother, listen, somebody said about a leak in this old building. She's 90. And some change, right? 90? Just 90, okay. Well, when did she turn 90? And some change. Some change. Here's some change. Hallelujah. It's like the Buick, the deuce and a quarter. Amen. I know the young people ain't got a clue what I'm talking about. Hallelujah. Glory to God. But listen to me. As long as you live on the face of this earth, once you are born, you already begin to die. Just like these fresh cut flowers. Some live longer than others, but we already begin to die. Once you've been cut from the source, you begin to die. Listen to me, heaven is our source. God is our source. But please check this out. Her body is only a shell. Her soul is going back to her maker. Can I share a story with you? A friend of mine by the name of Bishop James Adams was in San Francisco, and someone gave him a writing pen for his anniversary. Some of y'all said, that ain't nothing. No, it was called a Mont Blanc. A Mont Blanc, at that time, the one he had was made of crystal. It was $2,500. Rewind and say it again, $2,500. Some of y'all didn't get it, I gotta say it good, $2,500. Amen. But he showed it to somebody outside on the sidewalk, listen family, and he dropped it on the sidewalk and it broke into pieces. And something said, put it in your handkerchief and take it back up to your office. So he did that. As he sat there at his office despondent because he broke, let me change from a pen to a $2,500 writing instrument at that. He put it in his handkerchief, he took it up to his desk. As he sat there, something said, look inside the box. And the box said, this pen is good for the life of the owner. If ever broken, put it back in the box, ship it back to the maker, we'll give it a new body. The other day, Heaven got a phone call. Mother's body had taken all it could take. So we put it back in the box, shipped it back to a maker. Revelation says she's going to get a new body. Talk to me, somebody. No more pain, no more sickness, no more heartache, no more sorrow. Here was the land of some more sickness, some more pain, some more treatment. Now she's gone to the land of no more. Somebody shout hallelujah. I come to tell you today, this woman of God has lived a victorious life. And though the enemy, listen to me, may try to take her mind, but when you start singing spirituals, her mind came back around. Can I get a witness here? And even my mother started to slip into the same thing. I'm talking to Ro. I said, Ro, I need you to help me. He said, you can call me anytime, because one thing about it, they never forget the spiritual things. That's why I know God is real. No matter how far their mind slips, their mind is still stayed on Jesus. Can I get a witness here? And I've come to tell you in my last 2 preaching minutes as I come to a close. Mother wouldn't want to come back. She's in a better place. And if someone here wants to go to that better place, I encourage you to accept him today. Stop looking for the perfect church. When you finally come get me, I'm going to join with you. I'm going to leave mine and join with you. Stop looking for the perfect preacher. He don't exist. We are flesh and blood human beings. Amen. Not to make excuse, but they do make mistakes. Amen. Sometimes it's a bad decision. Talk to me, somebody. But it does not take away from who God is. Can I get a witness here? Every head is bowed, every eye is closed. Father, we come in the name of Jesus. If someone in here needs to accept you as Savior, Lord, in your life,